Good morning. I'm John Hudson, pastor of the Pilgrim United Church of Christ in Sherborn, Massachusetts, and the writer of Spiritually Speaking, a weekly newspaper column for Gannett Media. And I welcome you to another of my weekly video essays with thoughts about how all of us can lean into and get through these strange and amazing days. I'm not what you'd call a spontaneous or particularly flexible person, one who deals very well with life when it is unplanned or unknown. When the future is especially mysterious, or when I don't have an exact plan for moving ahead. Yeah, I make a to-do list every single morning, and yes, I keep a daily calendar, and yes, when I find a favorite restaurant, I like to go back there over and over and over and over, and yes, I just want to know what's coming up, what's ahead, what to expect, what might happen, because then I can prepare and be ready. I like things predictable and laid out and clear. Maybe you do too. Which is why the coming months are making me a little anxious, truth be told. Worried. Because perhaps more so than in any other time, at least in this generation, we are coming out of an event of such historic proportions and magnitudes and change that we do not know what life will be like post-COVID. How social gatherings will be, or school will be, or work will be, or church will be. Well, how life will be. And predictions are always a risky business. I mean, a year ago, who'd have thought there would be one of the biggest real estate booms in recent memory in the middle of a pandemic, or who would have predicted the explosion of protests around the country, waking America up again to the sin of racism, and who could have foreseen that 7 months after the presidential election, upwards of 30% of our fellow Americans still believe the vote was rigged, even with all the evidence to the contrary. Which tells me this: we can make all of the predictions and guesses about what will lie ahead after COVID, but God only knows. God only knows. Some see a coming economic boom like the Roaring '20s. Maybe, maybe not. Some predict the shift to working from home is just a fad and we'll all soon be back on the road commuting. Well, I don't know if that's true. Do you? I wonder how many people who are out of the habit of attending a house of worship will return, or not. I'm stumped. No, if COVID life was bumpy before it hit, I think post-COVID life will be bumpy too, maybe even more so. So, as someone who is Mr. Control and the king of control, my lesson is simple for the days and weeks and months ahead. Stay connected to each other, let go of the need to control, and give life over to a power greater than yourself. Take each day as it comes as a gift from God, no matter what the challenge is. And trust that all of us somehow, we will find the grace and the wisdom and the patience to emerge into life post-COVID. Yes, we'll make mistakes. Yes, it's a little worrisome that we've no idea what is coming, and yet what awaits us is this: mystery, and maybe even adventure, and maybe even spiritual growth as humans and children of God. So, I say when it comes to tomorrow, bring it on. Thanks for joining me. Our church offers worship every Sunday morning on this Facebook page at 9:50 a.m. and we'd love to have you come and join us. Take care, and I pray that you and your loved ones, that all of us, that we can keep the faith. Be well, stay safe, and God bless all of us, and God bless our world.